YouTube deleted my channel without any reason. The email they gave was spam-related activities. I went further to appeal the decision and it was rejected 2 times. They went ahead and deleted my other 2 channels for circumvention policy, stating that once my channel has been deleted, I have no right whatsoever to create any new channel, manage new channel, or even feature in any YouTube channel. And the results was so bad. In this video, I'm going to unpack how it all started, the appeal, the emotional trauma, and how I finally got it restored. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Now let's get into the video.
Guys, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
On 1st July 2025 is a day I will never forget. I had posted a video this afternoon, took time to edit this extensive video, just waiting to post it on YouTube, when I got a message on YouTube that my YouTube channel has been deleted for scams and scam-related activities. So it reads, "Hi, Boabin Philemon. We have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our spam, deceptive practices, and scam policies. Based on this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is safe for all." Then they go further to add that if you think we've made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision. You'll find more information. So they actually gave me an appeal form to appeal if I think the decision was a wrong decision. Now it goes on to say how this affects your channel. "We have permanently removed your channel from YouTube. Going forward, you won't be able to access, possess, or create any other YouTube channels. What to do next? These are steps you can take if you want to appeal the decision. Review YouTube's community guidelines and appeal." So I had no option than to appeal because the email didn't specify what I did. You did A, B, C, D, and we deleted your channel. It was just a vague email, spam related activities. So I re-appealed. I appealed, telling them that I have not had any strike, because that's the major policy of YouTube. You get a strike. If you get 3 strikes, your channel will be taken off. But I've had 1 strike in about some months ago, and I took the course and I've gone over it. So why? So I sent a message that why didn't I get any strikes, and then why didn't I get the specific breach, the spam related activities? But of course YouTube didn't tell me. So I had to sit down and crack my brain. I mean, what did I do that could have amounted to YouTube taking off my channel? I kept thinking. So I came to agree, or I came to think that probably I was posting some comments. So when I often reply comments, let me put it that way. I often reply comments, and certain times when I have new videos, I try to post links of the video as comments in my comment section. So I think that may be the reason. Now, another thing I also thought was that I started something. I wanted to create an active community. So I created a WhatsApp group, and in the WhatsApp group, I generated a QR code. So I put that QR code in some of my videos and said that to join my community, scan this QR code. And so a few people joined my community, about 4 or 5 people, and I thought it was fine. But I went back to read the YouTube community guidelines, and I realized that anything that you use to sway people from the YouTube community to another community is regarded as scam and spam related activities. So I said, okay, then maybe the WhatsApp community I created was what made YouTube, delete my channel. But I don't think it should be all. At least you should write to me. So I appealed. I wrote a lengthy appeal to them, and in just some few minutes, YouTube wrote back to me that we have reviewed your appeal for the following channel, Kweku, Sikani, Abrante. We have reviewed your channel carefully and confirmed that it violates our spam, deceptive practices and scam policies. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. It means my channel is gone. In fact, I've lost my channel. That was on 1st July. So 2nd July, I made this appeal. So I started making research on YouTube, and I got so many people whose channel had been taken off banned, and some were able to retrieve it. So, I mean, I had some hope that I may be able to retrieve it one day. So some said I should go to Twitter, formerly Twitter X, and tag YouTube. So I did that. I went to X and I wrote, Team YouTube, my YouTube channel was deleted for spam, scams, or commercial deceptive content. I have appealed and been rejected. The account has no strikes in the last 3 months, and it's used for Pan-African content, teaching, and travel. I believe this is an error. And then YouTube wrote to me that it looks like you've appealed and received an email outlining the final decision. We know this wasn't the outcome you were hoping for, but there's nothing more we can do on our ends, as these decisions are made carefully. Appreciate your understanding. Then I wrote back, but the channel does not have any of the things outlined as scams or commercial deceptive content. It's only good you assess the channel fairly and tell me the real breaches before you delete the channel. With what is happening, it looks like you just kicked me off. That's how I felt. It looks like they just kicked me off without any tangible reasons. But Twitter told me there was nothing they could do about it. So this went on back and forth. Now, on the 11th of July, in fact, through all this time, I had suffocated. I was thinking, I was praying, doing everything. Then I wrote another one. My channel was terminated for spam activities. I requested for review, but was turned down. I kindly request that my channel will be reviewed manually to give the final outcome. Manually, because I think all this while, it is being done by robots and computers. So I want people to sit down and review the channel. And this was the answer from Team YouTube. It looks like you've already appealed and received an email outlining the final decision. We know it wasn't the outcome you were hoping for, but there's nothing more we can do at our end. These decisions are made very carefully. Appreciate your understanding. Then I wrote, I'm requesting for a last review. If the last review says, then I won't bother you again. But of course, YouTube on Twitter didn't help. In fact, they were not ready to help. In fact, they told me once I've received that email, that was the final point. So there was nothing more I could do. That was the final point, the ending point. I just had to give up, maybe on YouTube. And it wasn't easy. The emotional trauma I went through, the pointing of fingers. In fact, I had this experience where in one of my Zalo communities, one of our ladies came to accuse me. She accused me of stealing people's videos and using people's content. Now, I created a new channel, which is Kweku Africa. You can check it out, Kweku Africa. And within a week, it did so well. I'll be doing a video on that. How fortunate I was. I'll be doing a video on the Kweku Africa channel, but you can subscribe. It was doing so well. Now, YouTube, I woke up one day, they had terminated one of my channels, which is Duke Lemon, a channel I had whilst I had this Kweku Africa. This was solely for teaching English to my Vietnamese students. We have reviewed your channel and found violation of circumvention policy. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe for all. So this was a channel I had whilst I had the Kweku Sikani Abrante. And this channel only had just 30 subscribers. It was mainly for practicing English with my Vietnamese student. They deleted this channel also for circumvention policy. And that was not all. They deleted another channel of mine. So eventually I realized that YouTube was going to delete all my channels. So once you are banned on YouTube, you have no right whatsoever to own any YouTube channel, create any YouTube channel, or even feature prominently on YouTube. So I read their reason on when your channel is deleted, and that is what happens to you. You have no right to own, create any new channel. You are banned for life from YouTube. So that was what happened. So 3 of my YouTube channel got deleted. I had to research on how to keep this new channel safe because this channel was growing. It is 4K in about just a space of 1 month. I'll do a video on that. And some of the things I did was that, one, I had to transfer that channel to another person. So that channel didn't bear my name. I transferred that channel to my brother. And when I got the monetization, I used my brother's name and details for that account. And I avoided using my number, my telephone number, because they could track it. Now, one thing that beat me was the IP address. So I was using the new channel on this old phone. Now, when that happened, YouTube is able to track all your activities. So when you have all the new channel on the new phone, they can track you with their IP address and metadata and other things. I mean, I tried my possible best, but that was also deleted. So eventually I had no option. I had to try and appeal one last time to YouTube to ensure that they restore my channel, because that was the only hope I had. Without restoration of my old channel, any channel I feature prominently will also be deleted. And I appealed, my one last appeal, which I drafted carefully, which I did it, I co-generated with ChatGPT. ChatGPT was amazing. So, second appeal, Kweku Abrante suspension. I am a new creator with only 5 subscribers. My channel focused on ESL and cultural content for Africans abroad. And I realized that including a WhatsApp QR code and phone numbers may have violated your policy on driving users off platform. I deeply regret this mistake. The termination has impacted me both personally and professionally and made me realize how much I value this platform. I have now read and fully understood the guidelines. I promise to follow them strictly. Please reconsider and give me a second chance to continue creating original, meaningful content. This was my last appeal I wrote to try if I could get my channel reinstated. And in about 3 hours, boom, YouTube sent me a mail. We've reviewed your appeal for the following channel, Dukia Lemon. After taking another look, we can confirm that your channel does not violate our community guidelines. Thanks for your patience while we review this appeal. Our goal is to make sure that content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safe place for all. And sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right. We are sorry for any frustration that our mistake may have cost you, and we appreciate you letting us know how this affects your channel. So that was the first one. And the original, this was the one they took off. The next one, and this is my original channel. It says, "Hi Philemon, we are pleased to let you know that we've recently reviewed your YouTube account, and after taking another look, we can confirm that it is not in violation of our terms of service. We have lifted the suspension of your account, and it is once again active and operational. We would like to thank you for your patience while we review this case. Our goal is to make sure that content doesn't violate our community guidelines so that YouTube can be a safe place for all. And sometimes we make mistakes trying to get it right." My God. So all my 2 channels got restated in a matter of 2 hours. So what does this say? This means that YouTube can make mistakes. Now, when your channel is deleted and you are damn sure that you didn't violate the guidelines, keep reappealing. I had to reappeal for 3 times before I was granted. If I had given up, I would have given up for waste. So guys, this is a story of how my channels were terminated and how I got it reinstated. I hope you like the story. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to anybody who may need this help. People are going through a lot, and your channel too can be terminated at any time. At least after this research, I got to realize a number of people whose channels have been terminated.